Listen to me. Daddy Freeze, that is his name, or whoever. And all you Daddy Freezes, listen to me. The laws of tithe comes with a curse. Tithing is not optional. Every time you rob God of the tithe, according to Leviticus 27:30 and Malachi chapter 3, from verse 6, 8 down to 12, there are consequences. Now hear the next thing I'm about to say. Tithing is not about going to heaven. Hear me clearly. Let me repeat again. Tithing is not about whether or not you are going to go to heaven. Tithing has to do with good success. You want to write down the next statement I'm about to make. Tithing, the tithe is not a debt I owe. Tithing is a seed I sow. That's not my original quote. I had a great man of God that I love saying that, and I said, I like that. The tithe is not a debt I owe, it's the seed I sow. Give me that Malachi again. Come on, let me go through it. Okay. Malachi chapter 3, okay. Will a man rob God, but you have robbed me? In what way you say, in tithes and offering? Let's go. You are cursed with a curse. You have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring all the tithes into the storehouse that there may be. Bring what? All the tithe. Someone say all the tithe. What? See, these are the laws that you break. The doing of the law. That's what we're talking about. Meditate the doing of the law. Bring all the tithe. Most of us only bring half or part of the tithe. The tithe is 10%. Now, if you remove 2% out of something that is called the tithe, it becomes how many percent? 8% out of 10% is what? Is not the tithe. Anything apart from 10% is not a tithe. So somebody say, bring all the tithe, not some. Number 2, bring it into the storehouse. Where is the storehouse? Bring it to the storehouse that my house will have meat, he said. That there may be food in my house. Where is your house? That is the house in which you receive spiritual sustenance. The house from which you expect all other Christian activities to be ministered to you. The house in which they pray for you, you worship, you receive counsel, and then you go to the pastor for deliverance. They dedicate your children and wed your children, and eventually who will bury you when you get that you die or sustain any problem. This church, the house that takes care, that is your house. Only a madman eats in Mama Put, and travel all the way to Ikeja and pay the bill in Sheraton. That's a madman. If that place is your church, is your house, then go there. See, God watches over his words. It doesn't bend it. I'm telling you why you don't get the good success. Number 1 is because you break it. He didn't tell you, help me to spend the tithe. Help me to distribute it. He said, bring all. What's wrong about that? You don't understand. All. Somebody say all. And then bring it to where? Your storehouse. Where do you call your house today? You can give donations to anybody or any group you belong to. But the tithe must not be divided. The tithe must not be sent to any other place. Why do I have to pay tithe in the New Testament? Because God ordained it the Old Testament, and Jesus Christ endorsed it in the New Testament. Does that satisfy your answer? Why do we still need to pay tithe today? Because God ordained it, Jesus endorsed it. It is only in the tithe, only in the area of tithe, God invited you to test him. He said, test me and see. If you test God in any other area, you get into trouble. There must be something about this tithing, something where God said, test me and see. Prove me. If you are obedient in the area of the tithing, the Bible said he will provide a hedge of protection around about you and your family. Even Satan will recognize, like he did in the case of Job. Protection. He will contend with your enemies round about. And then thirdly, I think in verse 12 or so, he said you will become a delightsome land. Everyone will know that he has blessed you. Everybody will know that this woman has good success. This man is under God's blessing. Don't touch him. Now, some of these things that we are talking about are a little bit big, too big to contend with. We don't understand it all. Would you please turn in your Bibles to Ecclesiastes chapter number 11 for me? Ecclesiastes 11. It starts like this. I said, cast your bread upon many waters. You will find it after many days. Give a serving to 7, also to 8, for you do not know what will be upon the earth. Keep sowing. Give and give and give and give and give. Let it be your lifestyle, because you don't know what is going to happen on the earth. He said, give a serving to 7, give a serving to 8. It's a Jewish idiom, a Jewish way of saying lavishly give. And I have told you that everything God creates gives. Say that with me. Everything God creates. One more time. Those of you there, everybody go. Who created the sun? What does the sun give? Light. The moon gives. The stars, the water, the ocean gives fish and everything. The land, the earth, it gives life. Everything that God creates gives. And guess one other thing he created? You. The only one product out of so many things he created that is still fighting, stupidly arguing, making arguments with him, is the top most sophisticated creation he made, because he gave intelligence to that one is now questioning. He said, go give her. Don't you know the condition, the exchange rate? See, giving should be to us as natural as breathing. Because as a creation of God, you should. I want to give you a particular personal advice. This is personal advice. Rebel against the nature of not giving. It is unnatural. Giving, sowing should be as natural as your breathing. Nobody should beg you.